16. The pleasant. When anyone mistakenly pursues only what is pleasant, avoiding the true path, forgetting their true purpose, attached to the senses, when anyone sees another on the true path, they will experience their loss and be full of reproach. Avoid attachment to both what is pleasant and what is unpleasant. Losing the pleasant causes grief. Dwelling on the unpleasant also causes grief. Do not cling to the pleasant. Let it pass, so that the separation will not diminish you. Clinging to what is dear brings sorrow. Clinging to what is dear brings fear. To one who is entirely free from endearment, there is no sorrow or fear. Sorrow springs from affection. Fear springs from affection. To loosen those bonds is to be free from sorrow and fear. Sorrow springs from indulgence in sensual pleasures. Fear springs from indulgence in sensual pleasures. Whoever is free from such indulgence knows neither sorrow nor fear. Sorrow springs from preoccupation with lustful pleasures. Fear springs from preoccupation with lustful pleasures. Whoever is free from such preoccupation knows neither sorrow nor fear. Sorrow springs from craving. Fear springs from craving. Whoever is free from craving knows neither sorrow nor fear. People cherish the person committed to right action and rich in understanding. That person, knowing the truth, walks steadfastly on the path. The person who reaches the sacred, the inexpressible, who has permeated his mind with it, who is in control of his senses, is one bound upstream. Friends and relatives welcome with joy a loved one, returning from abroad after a long absence. In exactly the same way will the fruits of right action welcome the doer as he travels from one life to the next. 17. Anger. Shun anger. Let go of pride. Break out of every shackle. Whoever is not tied to possessions, clinging to neither body nor mind, is never in bondage. Whoever controls his anger is like a true charioteer, in command of the rolling chariot, and not just holding on to the reins. Where there is anger, apply loving kindness. Where there is evil, offer good. Where there is stinginess, be generous. Where there are lies, be truthful. Speak the truth. Control anger. Share even from your meager store. These 3 steps lead to the presence of the shining ones. The wise ones who do no harm, ever restrained in body, word, and mind, come to the place of peace, where they will sorrow no more. The vigilant, who follow the way day and night, who are wholly intent upon nirvana, their mental intoxicants come to an end. This, O Atula, has been going on through the ages. They criticize the silent ones. They criticize the talkative ones. They criticize the moderate ones. There is no one in the world who escapes criticism. There never was and never will be, nor is there now, the holy criticized nor the holy approved, whom the discriminating praise as behaving impeccably in life, displaying wisdom, insight, and virtue, who is like a coin of pure gold. He is praised even by Brahma. Avoid rash action. Be restrained in speech, giving up wrong deeds. Exercise right action. Avoid rash speech. Be restrained in speech, giving up wrong speech. Exercise right speech. Avoid mental agitation. Be restrained in the mind, giving up wrong thoughts. Think good thoughts. Those who practice restraint, in body, word, and mind, are surely in control of themselves. 18. Blemishes. You are now like a withered leaf, very close to the approaching messenger of death. Although at the point of departure, you have not prepared yourself for the journey. Prepare a refuge for yourself. Work hard and use good judgment. Free of flaws and passions, you shall enter the highest realms. You have reached the end of your time. You stand face to face with death. You have no place to rest upon the road, nor any preparation for the journey. Prepare a refuge for yourself. Work hard, use good judgment. Free of flaws and passions, you need never return to the cycles of birth and death. The wise man, carefully, moment by moment, one by one, eliminates the stains of his mind, as a silversmith separates the dross from the silver. Just as rust, produced by iron, corrodes the iron, so is the violator of moral law, destroyed by his own wrong action. This connection from Scripture is learning's taint. Neglect is the taint of houses. Uncared for beauty withers. Negligence is the taint of one who keeps watch. A woman behaving badly loses her femininity. A giver sharing grudgingly loses his generosity. Deeds done from bad motives remain everlastingly tainted. But there is nothing more tainted than ignorance. Eliminate ignorance, O disciples, and purity follows. Life is easy to live for a shameless man, aggressive, arrogant, intrusive, and corrupt. Life is not easy to live for a modest man, with high values, free from attachment, humble, of right livelihood, and clear vision. Whoever in the world takes life, tells lies, steals, commits adultery, is addicted to drinking, intoxicating liquors, is digging up his very roots, even when alive. Be aware, everyone, that those flawed in their nature have no control of themselves. Do not let greed and anger cause you suffering by holding you in their grasp. Men give for different reasons, such as devotion or appreciation. Whoever finds fault with food or drink given by others will have no peace, day or night. However, whoever gives up this habit of finding fault with others' offerings will know peace, day and night. There is no fire like lust, no vice like hatred, no trap like delusion, and no galloping river like craving. It is easy to see the flaws of others, hard to see one's own. One exposes the flaws of others, as one winnows the chaff, yet hides one's own faults, as a cunning fowler who covers himself. Far from removal and constantly growing are the blemishes of the man who clearly sees and points out the faults of others, but is ever resistant to corrections in himself. There is no path through the air. There is no real monk outside the Eightfold Path. People love their obstacles. Only the enlightened ones transcend them. There is no track through the air. There is no recluse outside this Dhamma. There are no compounded things that are permanent. There is no perturbance in Buddhas.